Hundreds evacuate from the University Center. The cause, vandalism. We'll explain.
A former UTC wrestler is shot dead. Get the latest on the investigation.
A multi-million-dollar project dedicated to student success has opened. See the community support behind it all.
And see a celebration of Hispanic heritage here on campus.
I'm Tia Roach, and welcome to Mocs News.
And I'm Rachel Garcia. Your news starts now.
A UTC student vandalizes a room in the University Center.
The incident happened Wednesday just before noon, and an eyewitness talked about the incident. The vandalism was discovered by a school group who had reserved the Ocoee room. We spoke to a group member who did not want to appear on camera. She met the student responsible face to face.
And he got up very quickly and he said, "Hey, you can't come in here, you can't come in here." And then he tried to shut the door in my face. And so at that moment, I kind of stepped away from the door and I walked out in the hallway. And then I was told that, he had been in there for a while, just writing on the walls. And there was all kinds of letters and symbols and little quotes and stuff.
Mocs News got video of the room with math equations and scrawls all over the walls, the projector, and whiteboard. The vandal fled the scene and reportedly activated an alarm as he left, resulting in the evacuation of the University Center. That evacuation lasted for a few minutes, then students were allowed back in.
We've identified a student that did that, and so we're in the process of investigating it and doing what we can for that student.
Dean Hicks declined to say if the student was under the influence. He said if any criminal charges result, they will come from the Chattanooga City Police.
When we experience stuff like this, we do what we can for the student, and then we do what's appropriate to help the individual student and then make sure that the campus is safe.
UTC police are warning students to be on the lookout after an attempted kidnapping on campus. On Sunday morning, a man described in his 50s or 60s grabbed a female student's arm in a parking lot outside of Lockmiller Apartments. He told her to come with her, and then he waved a handgun. The student escaped and called police. Police are looking for a white male under 6 feet tall with gray hair and a scruffy beard driving a gold pickup. If you have any information, call UTC Police at 423-425-4357.
Funeral services are still pending for a former UTC wrestling star. Investigators with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation confirmed that 33-year-old Matthew Keller was killed a week ago during a fight on Mullins Cove Road in Whitwell. The homeowner heard a noise outside then, saw a man and a woman fighting outside. When the homeowner investigated, he claimed Keller attacked him and the homeowner shot him in self-defense. An autopsy is underway in Nashville. The homeowner has not been charged. Keller was a full-time state wrestling champion at Bradley Central High School. He first wrestled at Nebraska, then for UTC.
People on campus are remembering a professor who died this past weekend. Dr. Frank Jones was a UTC professor of chemical engineering. He passed away Saturday after a brief stay in a hospital. Dr. Jones joined UTC in 2000. He was named Outstanding Teacher in his department on 2 occasions.
UTC students will pay more for gas this week, and here's why. A pipeline rupture resulted in a leak of at least 252,000 gallons of gas in Alabama. A temporary pipeline is being constructed that will bypass the leak. That's now up and running. Experts say that you can expect increased gas prices in the southeast for the next few days.
The UTC Police Department wants to make sure you stay safe while you are on campus. Safe Ride is a new safety service for students, faculty, and staff who have safety concerns going through campus. This service is offered 8 p.m. until 1 a.m. 7 nights a week. To use the service, call the new designated Safe Ride number at 423-425-1227 and ask for a ride. You can also request a safe ride by calling the main UTC police number at 423-425-1227. 425-4357 or using one of our emergency blue lights.
A Center for Student Success now has a new home in Fletcher Hall with a multi-million-dollar renovation.
Here's a look back at the dedication of the Decosimo Center.
This is very exciting for the future students of UTC. The freshmen, we're already seeing the implementation of these new advisor roles. As a senior, I'm kind of seeing the tail end of it, and my use of it is really for internships and jobs, but this is going to be really a game changer for the College of Business, and it'll also be a great example for other colleges on campus to follow.
I remember coming to UTC and meeting so many professors and sitting in on classes, and I got an experience unlike any other, in part because of the Success Center that managed to help set that up.
I think it means a lot more than what we realize now. For me, it's been beneficial as far as gaining an internship and kind of knowing how to head in that direction and do it successfully. So I think I'll see a lot more of the benefits now that I've actually gained an internship coming through the Success Center.
Really appreciate you all being here this evening for this event. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to Chancellor Dr. Steve Engel to make a few comments, and then we'll have a short program.
Well, wow, this is such a spectacular place. When you walk in, you forget you're in Fletcher Hall. It's, what great bones. This project has caused us to look at some of our other buildings like Hunter Hall and think, boy, this could be really special.
I do want to thank the university for housing this and for making all of this possible. It's a great university, and we all dearly love it.
Students with undecided majors and minors got to find out about what the university has to offer. Our Alex McKay explains how for us.
For the undecided students, UTC's Major Minors Fair occurred this past Wednesday, September 21st in the Tennessee Room. The fair was developed for those at the university who have had trouble in deciding what career path they wanted to take. Majors and minors were displayed for all participants who came to the fair, and informational pamphlets and flyers were also available. There were multiple advisors and professors there to answer difficult questions. Shauna Coates, one of these advisors, aided in providing this help for students.
As a freshman student, of course, all of this is completely new to them. So even though they may have gotten a lot of information during orientation was, 4 or 5 months ago. So this is really a refresher for some. For others, it's kind of that aha of, oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Many colleges and departments made an appearance and contributed to the fair, including the communication department, the psychology department, the art department, and others. Brooke Culver, a student, came out with her friend Irisha Page to receive help.
I like forensics, and honestly, I'm just ready to get out of college. I just want the fastest route, and I've already changed my major twice. I can't decide what I want to do, so it's just one of those things.
It's actually looking over at integrated studies, and I feel like that's a good thing to combine two majors together. It'll help people out a lot.
If you need help with a course, you can find it 24/7 online. UTC is piloting a new online service called Tutor Calm. As long as you have internet access, you have access to a tutor when you need one, and it's for free. Tutor Calm connects with experts who help you with your coursework. Right now, the service is limited to about a dozen general education courses. Find out more on utc.edu.
You could salsa to the Latin beat at the Hispanic Heritage Kickoff. Our Gigi Powers has the story.
The Multicultural Center held their annual Hispanic Heritage Month kickoff party this past Tuesday in the University Center. There was free food, a live band, and for those brave enough, some salsa dancing. This is just one of the many events planned to celebrate not only Hispanic culture, but international heritage as well. If you missed the kickoff party, don't worry. They will also be throwing an international festival September 29th. There will be food, giveaways, performances, and more. It all begins at 8 p.m. on Chamberlain Field.
Now for your Mocs and weather. It's going to be hot with a high in the low 90s this weekend and lows in the upper 60s, but we have a really good chance for rain on Monday, about 60% chance in fact. The rest of the week looks warm, sunny, and dry.
So it's going to be hot again at Findlay for the game with Sanford.
Here with that story and more is our Michael Snowden with sports.
Thanks, Rachel. The UTC Mocs won again last Saturday in their first true road test of the season, beating Furman 21-14. Coach Huseman had praise for his team, saying, "I'm really proud of our guys going out and getting our first road win of the season." The road to a title continues Saturday with a home matchup against Sanford. Coach Huseman praised the team, saying, "They're very talented and have skilled all across the board. Our kids are really going to have to execute to win this one." You can catch the game live tomorrow at Findlay Stadium at 2 p.m. The number 14 Tennessee Vols are looking to avoid their losing streak to 12 games against 19th ranked Florida. The last time the Vols won the heated rivalry game was in 2004, or when the seniors on the roster were in 4th grade. The Vols are a 6-point favorite in the game going into the weekend and playing against a backup quarterback. The Vols do, however, have injury concerns of their own, as senior shutdown corner Cam Sutton and middle linebacker Darren Kirkland Jr. will both miss the game. We'll find out tomorrow afternoon if the Vols will really be able to live up to the preseason hype and win an important game. The Mocs took part in the Scenic City Showdown in McClellan Gym last weekend, posting a 3-2 record. The Mocs ended the weekend with a big win, beating SEC powerhouse Ole Miss and handing them their second loss of the season. The Mocs won in 5 sets with an incredible comeback win. They took 7 of the last 8 points to come back from a 4-point deficit to take the match by a score of 15-13. Allie Davenport's team-leading 20th kill hit the court to end the weekend on a high note. The Mocs had almost twice as many serving aces as Ole Miss, even though the Rebels' front line gave the Mocs trouble by blocking 24 shots. The Mocs were still able to dig out the victory. The Mocs' next home game will take place Friday, September 13th, with conference play beginning.
Tennessee band Judah and the Lion plays in Chattanooga Saturday night. Concert is at Track 29 and tickets are still available. The trio is based out of Nashville and first started playing together as a Christian music band in 2011. Their music evolved into more secular music like Mumford & Sons, so check them out.
That does it for this edition of Mocs News. Thank you for joining us. Check out our videos uploaded throughout the week to YouTube and don't forget to subscribe.
We air on UTC TV channel and Housing Channel 2.1, so tune in and have a great weekend from all of us here at Mocs News.